This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
A battle involving toy guns gets broken up in the streets of downtown St. Louis. Police say a group of teens fired electric gel blasters at each other last night. Thanks for being here at 4. I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Brent Solomon. This is the latest incident involving toy guns that we've covered in recent weeks in the St. Louis area. 5 on your side's Megan Kernan joins us in downtown St. Louis. She's at police headquarters. Megan, these have really prompted a lot of concerns lately. I'm curious what police are telling you about it.
Yeah, that's right, Brent, and it's already happened several times this summer, mostly involving teenagers who are shooting at people with these fake guns. And the most recent incident, just last night, 4 teenagers are accused of shooting gel blaster guns at each other about a block from the Dome. Officers broke up the group of teens at 6th and Locust around 9:15 last night after a security guard at a nearby Metrolink alerted them. Police say they were firing electric gel blasters similar to airsoft guns at another group firing gel blasters. One of the teens also had several Roman candles on them. Officers found 3 16-year-olds and 1 19-year-old with the gel guns and confiscated them. One 16-year-old was taken into juvenile detention for a probation violation. The 2 others were released. The 19-year-old was released by police as well. Sergeant Charles Wall with SLMPD says this trend needs to stop.
There's potentially some type of social media challenge or TikTok challenge related to kids and these types of toys that ultimately can be somewhat used as weapons. And there's just some inherent dangers with this type of activity.
This is also a problem in Florissant. Police are investigating recent incidents involving gel ball blasters, also known as bees guns. Tonight at 6, what Florissant's police chief is urging parents to do. Live in downtown St. Louis, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
All right, Megan, thank you.
New developments in a deadly rollover crash in North St. Louis County. Hours ago, charges were filed against the driver. The crash happened just before midnight at Jennings Station Road and Jennings Crossing. According to court documents, a police officer saw the car swerving in the road. While he tried to pull the driver over, they say the driver slowed down and then took off at a high rate of speed. That driver then crashed. The man was able to get out, but 2 passengers had to be removed. One of them died at the hospital. Police say the driver admitted to having several alcoholic drinks that day. He's now facing several charges, including DWI and resisting arrest. Now to our weather impact forecast. The heat has returned to the bi-state just in time for the 4th of July. And a chance for thunderstorms has us heading into a weather impact alert. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell here now with a first look at the forecast.
You know, it's been warm this afternoon, not overly humid just yet, but the humidity's coming back. You can feel it. And tomorrow, the unsettled weather returns. So tomorrow is going to be our day where we begin the weather impact alert. And that will be during the afternoon hours and taking us right on into the 4th of July. Timing for tomorrow after 3 o'clock, and it's mainly across the southern parts of our viewing area. What are we looking at? Strong storms is the potential with some gusty winds, some large hail, and you'll make sure you'll want to keep those devices charged and maybe be prepared to grab and tie down some of that outdoor lawn furniture that might go flying should we get something tomorrow afternoon that's a little intense. Right now, nothing like that around the St. Louis area. We're looking at mainly clear skies across the region. That's a look over in Belleville and O'Fallon right now. As you look at the satellite radar pictures, the focus to our north and west tonight. Across Iowa, northwest Missouri, we've managed to get back into the lower 90s in St. Louis, 93 at this hour. Into this evening, we'll stay mostly clear. As we head into the overnight hours and after daybreak, we'll start to see the chances for showers and thunderstorms increasing around sunrise tomorrow. Those won't be severe. The afternoon activity is what could be severe. We'll see you in a few minutes. We'll talk more about that and time it out for you.
All right, thank you, Scott. We will text you a list of cooling centers and other heat relief tips and resources when you text the word heat to 314-425-5355. Now to the race for the White House. President Biden talking policy today as he looks to move past deep concerns over his debate performance.
Meantime, a New York judge postpones Donald Trump's hush money sentencing after the Supreme Court's bombshell ruling on presidential immunity. For more on the race to the White House, here's NBC's Alice Barr.
President Biden announcing new regulations to protect workers from dangerous heat as he seeks to refocus on the job and lower the temperature on post-debate criticism. Texas Representative Lloyd Doggett now the first Democrat to officially call on him to end his re-election bid. Party leaders publicly standing by the president.
I want this ticket to continue to be Biden-Harris,
while underscoring the deep internal concerns over a second Trump presidency.
This is something that is undermining our democracy, and he must be stopped.
President Biden sought to highlight the stakes last night after the Supreme Court's decision granting presidents broad protection from prosecution for any official acts while in office, a ruling the Trump legal team is now using to delay next week's sentencing hearing, arguing the former president's hush money conviction should be thrown out because while he was a private citizen for much of the conduct, the trial did include evidence from his time in office. Mr. Trump riding a good week with post-debate polls suggesting a small shift in his favor, though it's early to know for sure.
3 polls now in 24 hours, and I don't think you'd classify any of them as reassuring for the Biden campaign.
NBC News obtained audio from a conference call last night as the Biden campaign looks to reassure anxious donors.
Everyone just needs to breathe through the nose for a minute and take a deep breath.
Many now urging more unscripted appearances from President Biden.
If they're saying, no, there is nothing wrong, there is no actual cognitive decline, then show us that. That's what the American people want to see.
As debate ramps up over the path forward. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
New at 4, 2 Missouri utility providers are seeking rate hikes that would start next year. Missouri American Water and Ameren Missouri have filed requests with the Missouri Public Service Commission. Both providers say the average customer could expect rate increases of more than $15 a month. The increased funds would pay for improvements to their respective systems. The providers say the changes wouldn't start until mid-2025. Right, look for a new children's hospital to change the landscape along Grand Boulevard. We have a sneak peek at the plans.